Hey guys, welcome everyone to this video on using let and variables in JavaScript. Yeah, in this tutorial, we will be covering the basics of let and variable in your code. We will start by discussing what a variable is and why it's important in programming. We will then move on to the difference between using let and variable and how to properly declare and initialize variables in your code. Next, we will be diving into the concept of variable scoping and how it works with both let and var. We will also discuss the difference between block level and function level scope and how that impacts your code. We are also going to discuss one interesting interview question that may be asked in your next JavaScript interview. So let's get started. In programming, variables are used to store and manipulate data. Yes, the var and let keywords are used to declare variables in JavaScript programming language. The main difference between var and let is that var is globally scoped or function scoped, right? Globally scoped in the sense it is accessible throughout the code, and function scoped in the sense it will be accessed in between within the function. Let is generally preferred over var because it helps to prevent issues with variable hosting, which can lead to unexpected behavior in your code. It is also easier to debug code that uses let because the variable scope is more restricted. For example, let me initialize a var is equal to hello, and let me make a if block, then var y is equal to world. Let's console log this. So in this case we are using var. Just try to guess the output. If we run this code, we will be getting world and world. If we console inside this block and outside the block, the y means it will give us the same output. But if I change this var to let, try to get the output, and you can see here x is already declared. We are getting this y, but we are not getting it from outside scope. Why? Because it is not defined. So the error is because of scope. Okay. In general, it is recommended to use let over var whenever possible, because it provides better control over the scope of variables in your code. It's time to let me show you the interesting session of this video. That's that interview question using the scope. Let me open this question, and you can see here I recommend you to please just pause the video and try to guess the output for this code. That would be difficult for some beginner JavaScript developers, but it would be easier for some senior level JavaScript developers. Let me break this for you. This code is using a for loop to iterate over a range of numbers from 0 to 5 inclusive. For each iteration, a set timeout function is called with a callback function that locks the value of loop variable I. The set timeout function will execute the callback function after a delay of 300 milliseconds. That's what the code is. Okay. The value of I is not immediately locked, but instead is locked after the specified delay at the end of the loop. The value of I will be 6. This can be confusing because it is not immediately clear when the value of I are being logged. This is an example of how the value of a variable can change unexpectedly when using var keyword in a loop. The let keyword can be used instead to create a new variable for each iteration of a loop, ensuring that the correct value of I is logged for each iteration. That is the breakout of this small program. I think that is interesting because when I see this program first time, it is interesting for me also. So I hope you enjoyed it. And with that, we came to end of this video. Now you should have a solid understanding of how to use let and variables in your code and be able to confidently apply those concepts to your own projects. Thank you. If you like this video, hit a thumbs up And if you have any doubts, put it in the comment section, share this video, and thank you for watching. Glad to see you in another video.